This is D, and Less Stress for Life. That's what's up. As the holiday season has been very nice with all of the decorations, the presents, and for some of the lucky ones, snow. The sad thing is that the snow came with cold. Even sadder is the fact that the snow came with frigidly cutting cold. And this frigidly cutting cold has been like that guest who has overstayed his welcome. The crazier thing still is that this now unwelcome guest of winter cold is about to make things much worse on everything, including your vehicle. So, what do you need to do to decrease your stress levels if your automobile has been cursed by being stuck in a snowbank or broken down and help is maybe 20 minutes or maybe even 2 hours away? And these are some of the things that you can do to make sure that you're okay. First of all, make sure you have certain auto accessories because these things are going to help these things might help you actually unstuck yourself. Of course, before you even get to that, you want to make sure that you have taken care of your vehicle as you should. Make sure that your vehicle is serviced properly. Make sure that your tires have been taken care of. And then you want to make sure that you have a snow scraper. As you look at that snow scraper, make sure that you know how the snow scraper works. Sometimes people break their snow scrapers because they're using the wrong part to scrape off the ice. There's a much thicker part with teeth that should be used for scraping the ice, the layers of ice down. And then you use the smoother edge for just moving the lighter ice as well as moving the snow. Make sure you also have something called heat. This is something that you can put in your gas tank because sometimes the reason why your vehicle may stall is because there may be water in the gas tank, water in the gas line. And if you take care of that, maybe you may be right along your way with no problem. Another thing you need to do is make sure that you have jumper cables. If you have jumper cables, that's going to put you far ahead of the game also. Why is that? Well, for two reasons. Number one, if you see somebody is stuck, maybe and somebody's battery is dead, maybe you can help that person along. But if your battery is dead, you having the jumper cables and somebody stopping saying, oh, well, I wish I could help you, but I don't have jumper cables. Guess what? You have your jumper cables. You're good to go. Another item that's very good is a tow rope. Make sure that you know how the tow rope works. Make sure that you know where to attach it to on your vehicle, because you don't want to be attaching it to a bumper or something like that. And as soon as that person who's helping you pulls off, guess what? Your bumper pulls off, or some other item of your vehicle that should not have been pulled off pulls off. Know how your items work. A shovel. A shovel is crucial. If you're stuck in snow, maybe just shoveling, you can actually get enough snow from around the tire. You may be able to move enough snow that you're going to be just fine. The shovel you're looking at is very sharp, so not only can it pierce ice, but it can also pierce your tire. So be very careful. Get a salt can. This salt can is multi-purpose, as you'll see later on, but also as it relates to the salt, you don't have to put salt in here. You could actually put kitty litter. Just make sure that you have some type of lid in it so that you don't have to worry about it spilling out. As it relates to sustenance, you may be tired, you may be hungry, you may be dehydrated. And in fact, when you get under stress, your body starts running really fast, really hard. Okay, so please make sure that you have some type of sustenance. Water, it's always good to hydrate. Whether it's cold weather or whether it's hot weather, you need to hydrate. And whether it's cold weather or hot weather, the vast majority of us are dehydrated. So make sure you are hydrated. Another thing, protein bars. They can go a long ways. Number one, they can increase the body temperature. Number two, they can also give sustained energy. Get your energy levels up, but it can keep your energy levels up for a while because you don't know how long you're going to be out there, and you don't want to crash. Now, let's talk about warmth. Warmth is very, very, very crucial at this time. Have an extra hat. And make sure that the hat that you have can cover your ears. It can be nice and warm in the vehicle while the vehicle's running. Maybe you'll run out of gas. Have an extra hat in the vehicle somewhere so that you can have quick access to. General Patton said that an army moves on its stomach and its feet. We got the stomach covered just moments ago, but the feet, make sure you keep an extra pair of socks, thick socks in the vehicle so that you can utilize. Also, disposable hand, body, and foot warmers. They can go a long ways. And the good thing about it is, if you're out there for longer than an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, these hand, body, and foot warmers can last several hours, up to 8, 10, 12 hours. And when you get cold, you're talking about a miserable experience. Make sure that you can get warm. Make sure that you have plenty of them on hand. Not just for yourself, but also for the inhabitants, the other inhabitants of the vehicle. Refillable fuel pocket warmers can go a long ways as well. But of course, if you have the pocket warmers, the fueled pocket warmers, you want to make sure that you have some matches nearby. The pocket warmer that you see on the video actually can go up to 12 hours, and that's very good for sure. But let me say this also, before you even get in the vehicle, make sure that you're layered up. You don't need to just have one big old coat, and nothing underneath as you're going out in the cold weather, because you don't know what's going to happen to the vehicle. And make sure you have a pair of gloves with you. And even if you don't have a pair of gloves with you, make sure that you have a nice warm pair of gloves inside the vehicle so you can always have access to that. Personal issues. Well, you remember that salt can or that kitty litter can? That can also serve another purpose, because if it's cold outside, you don't want to have your bottom outside in the wind. You don't even want to be outside in the wind. You can handle your business with the can. And of course, handling your business with the can, make sure that you have some toilet tissue so you can take care of the full thing. Despite all your hard work, despite your tune-ups, despite your oil changes, despite you even getting a brand new battery, despite you getting your tires rotated and inflated properly, issues will occur with automobiles, especially during winters like we're facing right now. If those issues occur, make sure that you have your automobile winterized so that you can do more to stay safe, to stay warm, and to stay strong as you, as I, as we all endure this winter's overwhelmed stay. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Additionally, go to www.destressmethod.com for more resource information. Well, that's all we got for now. This is D, and Less Stress for Life. That's what's up. Peace.